Good evening, everybody. My name is David Hamlin, and I'm going to talk to you about the drinking age in the United States. My major claim is that the drinking age should be lowered from 21 years old to 18 years old in order to both boost American society's societal sophistication and the economy. My secondary claims are that the current drinking age of 20 years old is the cause for today's drinking problems among young people. The second is that American citizens become legal adults with privileges at 18 years old before that they're allowed the privilege to drink, and therefore should be allowed to purchase alcohol too. Now, more alcohol sales should have further stimulus in the economy. A little background is that drinking is a common part of society, and its habits both are considered tasteful. Alcohol is both considered tasteful and fun, and that many different types of alcohol exist. My first secondary claim, the current drinking age of 21 is the cause for today's drinking problems in young people. The current drinking age causes poor drinking habits and binge drinking among new drinkers. Restricted alcohol does not teach individuals how to deal with it while under its influences, and the more you drink, the more toxic you become. In fact, psychologists agree with this, say that the opposite defined disorder, or ODD, is developmental disorder among children who display extreme disobedient behavior, but it also exists among everyday people, but to less variety. Second claim, American citizens become legal adults with privileges before they turn 21, and therefore deserve the right to drink at the age of 18. Citizens can vote, drive, serve on jury duties, and serve in the Army all at 18 years old. In some states, you can serve or drive at the age of 16 or 17. Even jury duty is required and mandatory if called upon. My third secondary claim is that more alcohol sales will generate stimulus in the economy. Many minors purchase alcohol will increase sales and jobs, both among companies and providers such as bars and liquor stores. In 2010, overall sales have dropped by 2.5%, says a local firm. And the increased population of possible alcohol consumers will increase sales and help the economy exponentially during good economic times. According to an annual survey of the U.S., youth, 3/4 of 12th graders, more than 2/3 of 10th graders, and about 2 in every 5 8th graders have consumed alcohol, just to show how many young Americans do drink. And whenever they do drink, you'll see that they drink. When the youth drink, they tend to drink intensively, often consuming 4 to 5 drinks at one time. With all these increased sales, the government could collect more taxes, and the economy would boost by increased sales. Again, my major claim was that lowering the drinking age to 18 from 21 years old would both increase American societal sophistication and benefit the economy. Thank you.
All right, the proposition is a policy claim, and it contains 2 justifications for the policy claim in the proposition, so that's a little bit problematic. Your secondary points, the first and the third point, are issues of fact. The middle one is a value claim, so it can't be used to advance the claim of fact that is really supposed to be the basis of your argument. You give us some background information on the subject, but you're not giving us background information on the controversial part of the subject. You're just talking about drinking habits in general. You signposted the secondary claims pretty clearly as you got to them, so it's not too hard to follow after that. But like I said, it's a little bit problematic because they are not consistently claims of fact. On the first point, the only evidence that you have supporting it is a vague reference to psychologists who agree with this one theory, and that's it. I don't get a specific name of a psychologist. I don't have any evidence to suggest that they did research to confirm this conclusion. I basically get an explanation of what the theory is and your assertion that it is validated. And I don't find that particularly convincing. On the second point, on the value claim, you've got factual data that doesn't really need separate evidence on it, but like I said, it's advancing a value claim that suggests that there's something inappropriate about preventing people from doing things at different ages. On the third point, this is an interesting point because you do have a statistic there about alcohol sales. It's a little confusing to me, though, because you follow up by saying, look, all these people underage are already drinking, so how much greater are the sales of alcohol going to be if they're already getting plastered? I'm not sure how much greater it's going to be, and you don't have any specific data on that point. All right, thank you.